place looks like absolute paradise. White sand, crystal clear water, untouched jungle. But if you try to visit without permission, you could be arrested, fined, permanently banned, or worse. And that's just the first place. Today, we're looking at 7 incredible destinations around the world that you're technically not allowed to visit. Some for safety, some for protection, and some for reasons that might surprise you. Welcome back to Vacation Vibes for You, the channel where we explore the world's most beautiful, fascinating, and sometimes outright strange destinations. Today marks the first episode of our brand new series called Weird But Worth It, where we dive into places that look incredible, but come with rules, restrictions, or outright bans. Some of these places are completely off limits. Others can only be visited under strict conditions. Let's get into it. North Sentinel Island is often described as the most forbidden place on Earth. It's located in the Bay of Bengal, and from the air it looks like a tropical dream. Dense jungle, untouched beaches, and no visible modern development. But no one is allowed to go there. The island is home to the Sentinelese people, one of the last uncontacted tribes in the world. They have lived in isolation for tens of thousands of years and have repeatedly rejected contact with outsiders. The Indian government has made it illegal to approach the island within several miles, both to protect the tribe from disease and to protect visitors from harm. Over the years, helicopters, boats and researchers have all been met with hostility. In some cases, attempts to approach ended in tragedy. What makes North Sentinel Island so fascinating is that it represents something extremely rare in today's world, a place that has completely resisted modern civilization. No tourism, no photography, no interaction. It's beautiful, but it's also a reminder that not every place is meant to be visited. Area 51 might be the most famous restricted place in the United States. Located deep in the Nevada desert, this highly classified military base has been the center of conspiracy theories for decades. You can drive near Area 51, but you absolutely cannot visit it. The restricted zones surrounding the base are marked with warning signs, motion sensors, and constant surveillance. Crossing the boundary can result in heavy fines, arrest, or worse. What's interesting is that the area around Area 51 has become a strange tourist attraction. People travel long distances just to stand near the perimeter, take photos of warning signs, and visit nearby towns that fully embrace the mystery. But the base itself remains completely off limits. Whether it's advanced aircraft testing or something out of this world, who knows? Let me know what you think in the comments. Area 51 proves that even in the modern United States, there are places the public are simply not allowed. Maya Bay is one of the most famous beaches in the world, and it almost didn't survive tourism. After appearing in the movie The Beach, the bay became overwhelmed with visitors. Boats crowded the water, coral reefs were destroyed, and marine life disappeared. Eventually, the Thai government made a bold decision. They shut the beach down completely. For several years, no tourists were allowed to visit at all. When Maya Bay finally reopened, it came with strict rules. Limited daily visitors, no swimming, no boats allowed inside the bay. Short visit windows only. Today, Maya Bay is still stunning, but it's tightly controlled to prevent history from repeating itself. It's a good example of a place that had to be restricted to survive. Okay, you can visit the Vatican, you can tour St. Peter's Basilica, and you can explore the Vatican museums, but you cannot freely access the Vatican's secret archives. These archives contain centuries of documents, including letters from kings, records of trials, and historical texts that shaped world history. Despite the name, they aren't secret in the conspiracy sense, but access is extremely limited. Only approved scholars are allowed in, and even then, they can only view specific documents under strict supervision. Photography is forbidden. Large portions remain completely closed to the public. What makes this place so intriguing is how much of human history remains unseen, locked away behind walls that few people will ever enter. Surtsey Island didn't exist before 1963. It was formed by a volcanic eruption off the coast of Iceland and quickly became one of the most scientifically important places on Earth. Instead of opening it to tourism, the island was completely protected. Only scientists are allowed to visit, and only for research purposes. The goal is simple: to observe how plants, animals and ecosystems develop on brand new land without human interference. No hotels, no hiking trails, no souvenirs. Tourists can only see Surtsey from a distance. It's one of the few places on Earth where nature is allowed to evolve entirely on its own. At first glance, the Ise Grand Shrine doesn't seem forbidden at all. Visitors are welcome, but only up to a point. The shrine is one of the most sacred sites in Shintoism, and parts of it are completely closed to the public. What makes Ise unique is a tradition that's been followed for over 1,300 years. Every 20 years, the shrine is completely rebuilt using ancient techniques. No modern shortcuts, no changes to the design. The inner sanctuaries remain off limits, preserving their spiritual purity. It's not a ban for safety or secrecy. It's a restriction rooted in respect and tradition. Snake Island might be the most dangerous place on this list. Officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, it's home to one of the highest concentrations of venomous snakes on Earth. Some estimates suggest there's 1 snake per square metre. The island is so dangerous that the Brazilian government has banned public access entirely. Only researchers and military personnel are allowed, and even they must receive special permission. Despite its beauty, Snake Island is a reminder that some places are simply not meant for human exploration. These destinations prove that not every beautiful place is meant for mass tourism. Some are protected, some are sacred, some are simply too dangerous. And while we may never visit them ourselves, their stories make the world feel a little bigger and a little more mysterious. If you enjoyed this first episode of Weird But Worth It, please hit the like and don't forget, it's free to subscribe and only takes 2 seconds. Also, let me know which place surprised you the most. I'd love to know. Thanks for watching Vacation Vibes for You. See you again soon, and happy travels.